for Dazzle Hangouts, and we have Rankin in the building. Hi, Rankin. How you doing?
Good morning. Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Masana.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, we're here once again. Another lovely Wednesday.
Yeah.
And today I have Gregory Sydney, who is the CEO / Managing Director of Quick Delivery.
Nice.
You know, Gregory was one of our features, right? And we're very proud to see where he is today. How far his journey, how long his journey was. You know, the Quick Delivery didn't just come out today. To let everybody know, Quick Delivery is a courier service, right? You can call on them anytime from the opening then to closing hours to deliver packages around the island, right? Gregory did start off this business venture probably around 2012, 2013. He more or less tested the waters for 6 months, right? And he got his market research to get a bigger, better product, right? He had a few coaching sessions from his mentor out of Trinidad. And now he's here, you know, to tell us all about Quick Delivery, the services they have to offer, and also his journey.
Nice. Thanks for joining us, Gregory. I haven't seen you in a while. You okay?
I'm alright. I'm good. Busy.
All right. Busy. That's a good thing.
Being busy is good. Good morning, listeners. Mike Masana, Rankin. Thank you. I Gregory Sydney. I am not the CEO. That's a very big title, but managing director, owner of Quick Delivery.
Choose anyone, any title.
Morning to my wonderful staff at Quick Delivery. Like Rankin said, we started 2012 for the first time. For like 6 months, I used that to do market research and to test the waters, if we have a market for it in St. Lucia. And like the rest of the world, convenience is the new big thing. And everybody is busy and everybody wants somebody, a third party, to get something done for them. Everybody wants help, more or less. So then I came back 2 years ago, and then we're here going on strong. We've had a few mishaps and like every other thing, business, ups and downs, but that's not keeping us back. Come summer 2019, we have huge development happening with Quick Delivery. I would say Rankin doesn't know yet. I have to talk to him about it because he's one of these techie guys, so he'll test proof it. He's one of the first people to test it. I would say now, I would give a little insight. We have the food courier coming back, but coming back in, I would say, in a grand scheme.
Okay.
Very wide with scooters. Whoa. The app, we have a huge app coming out with all our services on there. We have a cashless system coming. And yeah, that's it for now. I can't take too much. But
you've given us a lot to hold on to.
The app, bicycle courier, and the scooters for meal deliveries. So the demand for meal delivery has gone up tremendously. I don't know if it's because that we stopped, because it wasn't working out the way it was with.
It was originally planned to.
With the vehicles and all the traffic, and it wasn't working anyway.
Right.
Few are keeping increasing every week now.
Yeah.
So with the app, it will help with us on the back end logistically and the merchants. And the cashless system too. It's amazing. It's a lot of work. That's why you're not seeing me. A lot of work, a lot of long nights, because my developers is on the other side of the world.
Okay.
Now it is, I think,
it's a different time over there, right?
10:30 at night.
Wow. So how are you able to manage that? And like you said, just these little things that you mentioned, traffic, the gas prices always fluctuating and stuff. How are you able to manage that and incorporate it in the proper functioning of your business?
Again, market research, and boy, if I say too many things, it will put out a lot of things that I don't want to say yet.
Okay, all right.
This is not the interview, right? But with the app, a lot of costs will be eliminated.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you don't have a lot of calling to do anymore. Everything will be simplified through the app. And with the scooters now, we will not have different delivery prices, but we want to keep one flat delivery price.
Okay.
So you make it affordable for everybody.
Okay. All right.
The scooters will alleviate the high cost of gas. The app for the back end expenses, office expenses, cell phones and so on. to answer your question, these two things is the main.
Yeah,
well, it seems exciting.
Yeah, it does seem exciting, especially with the app. You know, in those first world countries, a lot of people rely on those apps. For example, Uber Eats. You know, that's what they use. I use it all the time when I go overseas. With the scooters, I'm really excited about that because, you know, traffic is a pain these days.
Yeah.
And if you want your meal delivered on time,
not just your meals, so you have the courier service.
The courier service, exactly. Well, any delivery.
By end of year, we'll have Quick Ride, which is a scooter ride as well. They could request a scooter ride from
point A to point B. Wow.
So you don't have to sit in traffic and be late for everything.
So if you press to get to a meeting and stuff like that, then that's a convenience.
Well, this is really innovative because I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
Right?
Quick ride.
Quick ride.
Yeah.
It's coming. We have a lot in stock to come. The app will just implement everything and make life very easy. Like my slogan says, making life easy.
All right.
Yeah, and we're also a client of Quick Delivery. That's a magazine. So Quick Delivery is the company that goes around to deliver our copies to various business places.
Okay.
Right. So definitely look out for them. We every 2 to 3 months we normally check them to do that for us.
Yeah,
you know,
every issue we deliver it. So currently, in the absence of the meal delivery service, we still do courier service and we still do grocery shopping and delivery, medication as well. But the courier service is what we focusing on now.
Okay.
Some of our customers, I don't want to say that on it or others get offended, but some of our customers still get the privilege of meal deliveries. Depends on what time that they call. Like they really pre-order it and say, hey, we're going home for 6 and I don't come back out. Please.
Yeah.
And then we get it done for them. That's some of our real day one customers.
I like the fact that you're staying on top of your game because, like you said, you did your research in 2012, and there's a lot that has changed within that time because now you're getting into the scooters and all of that.
And we really believe that's where we had to go from onset. But then again, I do have that handout of rich parents are.
Right, you have to work for
what I would probably say is financial support from our financial institutions. If you read his article, it's very difficult for new businesses to get loans. In fact, I don't think, for a fact, financial institutions don't give new businesses loans.
And that's
and then there's the new businesses which more or less help with the economy, help grow the economy with the innovation, right, and always keeping up to date with the various trends and introducing new products to St. Lucia. If you realize new things are happening here, as Gregory said, he wants to launch his app, the scooters. We've even seen it with events, how we pay for tickets, etc. You know, even if it's Dazzle being online, you know, so we still have the paper and we still have the online presence, but we know in the future everything will be heavily gravitating to online. So more or less, this is like true entrepreneurship right there, especially using limited financial resources.
So how did that happen for you? Because something of this magnitude, I know you saw the picture of what you wanted it to be like, and like Rankin said about funding and stuff. How did you go about actually taking that leap? Because I'm sure a lot of people would like to follow in your footsteps. You know, you saw it and you went for it. How were you able to do that regardless of the lack of funding from?
With regards to the lack of funding, I would say that I'm blessed. I'm a very hard worker and smart worker too. I use my mind a lot. I use everything to date is from me. I've tried for funding, and it's a whole long story. And you bring this and bring figures, like they basically want you to bring figures that might never happen, and there's still no loan, and it's just a whole long process. So I will always take some time, push some. I'm in the construction sector, do some work, save some money from there, and then put it back into the business until I get to where I am. Like Rankin said, they do new businesses, so I'm really trying to stay alive for like 2-3 years, and then maybe they might want to give a loan when they see it. But with the initiation of the app and what it can do and what it will do, then they will believe, because it's a lot of naysayers sitting in this financial institution that really and truly 9 to 5 and don't have that kind of vision that Rankin was talking about, entrepreneurship,
Or
to see
entrepreneurial
things.
background. Yeah.
This is the way of the world, the movement of the world, that technology, you undergo new things. You can't make a better economy and you are the same old things. It's almost impossible.
Exactly.
You need new money.
Now, what issue was Gregory on with Dazzle? And when you got that call to be featured on the magazine, what was your response, Gregory?
Let me tell you, Dazzle.
Because you're a little shy, we all know.
Yeah.
We all know that.
Dazzle and I go way back. It's a magazine, and I maybe Rankin might not know that it's one of my goals that I have to, with quick delivery, I have to be on the front and the back of that. I don't know if you ever had an issue where whoever on the front is on the back as well. No?
No.
Okay. No. Made history there.
No, not yet. But when we come, maybe with the up time, around that time, that will be the first one where whoever is on the front, quick delivery on the front, quick delivery at the back as well. So that entire magazine
is quick delivery.
Dazzle is one of the magazines that I've always wanted to be on. You sit in and you're dreaming, daydreaming, like, boy, your pinnacle that you want to reach. So Dazzle is one of them. So when I got the call and I'm close with everybody inside, Algin, everybody, and he say, hey, we want to feature you this time. It's like, now? Say, yeah. Say, but I haven't cut my hair, nothing. Go and cut my hair.
Right.
Algin had to, I think we bought a shirt in the store right next to them, just so that I could do it now, And it's a pinnacle that I've reached, not how I want to yet, but it was a good step.
In the right direction.
Gregory was featured in issue 26. So again, you could just go online, dazzlethemag.com, search his name, it'll come up as the #1 result. But with, even as Gregory was saying, I remember when he started that business venture way back when. I think that's around the same time we started Dazzle.
Yeah, the first issue, we delivered it.
Yeah, so he was a business partner at a bar. Route 69. Route 69.
Oh, yes.
Right? And I think that's where it started, and I saw it unfold, and I'd really admire him for that. I was probably one of the first clients as well, from Food KFC to even Jumbo Cables one time, right? Yes. So I saw the vision, and I knew it could work.
That's always been supportive. They embrace the idea. Like I tell you, he'll be one of the first people to test the app. They have things that I could show you now. Well, him so that he could give his little pointers, but he'll be one of the first people. Yeah,
but I am sure that, and I'm confident that quick delivery will be successful, and he will be here for many years. Not just the 3 years he mentioned. Again, longer than 3 years. All right. He'll be a staple in everyone's household.
So, Gregory, what advice would you have for those persons who have those ideas? Because I'm sure people told you your ideas were crazy, and that will not work here. So you're too small for that, and blah blah blah. What words of encouragement would you have for persons who have those ideas and want to take that step and they just don't know how?
You have to be a good listener in life, period. No matter it is business, social, just have to be a good listener. Know what you want. Your idea is your idea. You see it, nobody will see it like you will see it. You listen, you try to see all the negatives, but don't take it on. Regardless of what, there will be negative. Even when you do good, there's negative. And if you keep positive, negative will not happen. Live it, dream it, be it. There's a saying fake it till you make it. You have to do that. You literally have to do that. If you're driving by yourself, anytime you have alone time, just go in that space of what you want to do, see it, live it, talk about it. And listen to what people say, or I would say, hear what people have to say. Consider it, but don't let it change your mind and let you stay back. I have an experience that I always tell my mom. Once, my mom told me that she wanted to open a meat store by our home. That was a long time ago. That was before Maison Salazar. And then she didn't do it because my grandmother at the time told her who's going to stay in the shop for, because she was working. And then that alone destroyed the idea.
That made her just
she didn't do it. That's around the same time with Maison Salazar. And every time I see Maison Salazar, I tell her, and then you see, had you just who owns that thing, that's a long time ago. People would fluctuate, and then knowing her and me coming up, I tell her, all right, let's go to Babono now.
Right.
Let's expand. Expand, and today would be a lot different. And that one line my grandmother told her, who's going to sit there for her?
Just turned everything around. Yeah. So that makes a lot of sense.
You have to keep up to what you want. Don't let people just dictate you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Nice. Well, Gregory, thank you so much for joining us. And you could read about his story, like you said, Rankin, on issue number 26. You can get that online.
Yeah, dazzlethemag.com. And please follow us on our social media handles, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, everything, and Twitter. Everything is at dazzlethemag.com.
Nice.
Or in fact, Dazzle the Mag, sorry. Dazzlethemag.com is the website. Dazzle the Mag is our social media handles. Yeah.
Nice. Well, Gregory, I'm sure you'll be back soon enough to tell us about, how things work out with the app and the scooters.
To launch, I'll come in for sure.
And quick rides.
Yeah, the way.
Quick ride.
Nice.
Oh, that's a good song to use.
You could do a little remix there.
Remix, yeah.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us. So we'll see you again next week, Wednesday, for Dazzle Hangouts.